Hello, yesterday I posted that I wanted some help to pick teams and make some battles, and a lot of people actually commented, and so I wanted to kind of showcase those battles because I had a lot of fun actually. Some matches I had a little bit more fun than others because some of these teams were pretty rough, but a lot of them were actually super good, and I gained Elo from all of these. Well, except maybe one of them I kind of lost Elo, but his first match is actually awesome because that Swampert didn't shield that close combat, and that probably won me the game because this team has a hard time with Swampert just because the Mew, I'm running Wild Charge and Dragon Claw, and Swampert doesn't take damage from Wild Charge, and they had 2 shields, so, and they decided not to shield basically nothing. All of these matches are wins except this one, which came very close. In the beginning of the match, I had a huge lead because people just expect that I'm going to bait, and I a lot of times don't for this reason. So here I'm like in a really good situation, and then I kind of choke here with this Tropius that I'm not super used to, and also I don't know what's going on with my Wigglytuff's moveset. It's a pretty stupid moveset. If I had Ice Beam, I probably would have won this match. Also, if I hadn't thrown Shadow Ball, I could have won this match too. I should have thought about how he had 2 shields, and it would be kind of silly for him not to shield. And I totally forgot about the Cresselia. This match took like 2 seconds. It's the same team. They got extremely unlucky. So here was submitted for Shadow Metagross. I used an Elite TM on it, so drop a like because that's expensive. So he doesn't shield the Hydro Pump, which was freaking awesome. It's kind of the same concept. I just decided to just throw and just them not shielding again. That's a dead Scrafty. And I don't know what their third Pokemon is because they quit. So, yeah, this one, I wish that I had a better Alolan Marowak. I have the old school one that didn't have Shadow Bone, and I do have a Shadow Marowak that's actually shiny, but, we'll one-shot their Shadow Marowak because they dare to have one and I can't. It's just too expensive and I don't have it TM'd, so I will use the regular one. Here, is this Aromatose? I'm really glad that I had this in this match. It carried hard. Porygon Z has such a cool moveset, but it is so freaking just glassy. I tried to use it in the past and I just had such a hard time. It has PvP IVs and everything. Oh man, this match, super sweaty. And I even got just kind of like a miracle lead. And that, what's it called? The frog. The worst Poliwrath evolution. Politoed. Didn't have Blizzard, which was awesome. But here we have a Azumarill, which is strong against both of these guys. Something that's cool about this Shadow Kingdra actually is it's using a Legacy Water Gun, and it's able to throw out charge moves a lot faster. So here I was actually super bummed because I thought I was totally screwed, but I guess I have a Hyper Beam on this Diggersby. I totally forgot, so I could beat Altarias in some kind of cup that was going on, and thank goodness I had that. So I actually don't usually run Registeel, but I did for you. So Defense Deoxys. I want to say that I had a Defense Deoxys before it was cool, but so it doesn't have very good IVs. I got these way back in the day when there were what were they called? They were big raids. They were like, you would get a special pass and it would be like once a month. I don't know if anyone remembers those, but that was super fun. Like, what was it called? EX raids? Maybe that's what it was called. Anyways, Registeel is absolutely overpowered. I hate him so much, but I'm glad that I have one. I'm glad that I have a shiny one. Worked really well for me in this match. What's crazy is that Zap Cannon lowers attack. That's the craziest part. But I shield the lunge because I would like one shot Mew. Okay, and then here's Party Boy, the level 50 double legacy Eevee. And it's also 98 IVs and lucky, so it's one of my flex Pokemon. And Eevee actually does work. This bug, what is it? Arachnid something, is ridiculous, is really strong Pokemon, and Eevee took him down, you know, and took a shield from him. So that's pretty impressive. Then I have a pretty good matchup against their last two Pokemon, Walrein. The one good thing about Walrein and Registeel being the top two, you go to PV Poke, and people usually pick the top two. So they're both weak to fighting, so at least you have that going. So thank goodness that I have just a lot of energy on this Sableye. If I hadn't, I probably wouldn't have won the match. But I'm able to farm down here and then just give him one last Psychic and win that match. This mad lad wanted me to use Weedle, Bidoof, and Wooper. I don't have a Wooper. I really want a shiny one because I think it has one of the best shinies. But I don't, so we're using Barboach, and Barboach doesn't work. And this is not a person, this is Sparky, because I don't think it's possible to win a match with this team. But anyways, I had a lot of fun. I would like to do this again. If you want to leave a comment of teams that I could do, I pretty much have everything, so drop whatever you want.